How are you all? Kent is here. I'm back. I thought I'd go give you an update really. I'm in the grow on in my greenhouse. I'll flip you around. A bit of waffle. I've not been on, I don't think, for a few months. My mum passed away May the 2nd, bless her. It was a difficult time, so I don't know, I've just had a bit of time out, I suppose. Not really planned or anything, but you just kind of lose your mojo with it, don't you, when something happens. I've got a bit of crap going off at work, so it's been a bit stressful. I've still been doing my thing, if you want to call it that. Just ticking along, looking after the koi. The koi have done really well, I might add, so just get that bit out of the way with a bit of drama thing while I've not been on, sort of thing. But yeah, I'm in it. It's a lovely day. The weather's been lovely in the UK, as many of you know. I videoed my bees last week, put a video on YouTube, not YouTube, Facebook, and I'm in here and I thought, you know what, I just thought I'd do a 10-15 minute update, have a catch up. I've got the shade on, but what I've done this year is, instead of fully shading the greenhouse, I've half shaded it and I've moved my plants over that side. I've not got many orchids now, so I've got some plants here, some cannas, and some colocasia or something like that. I've got my citrus, which is doing absolutely brilliant, I must say, and there's got a lemon growing on it and it's flowered and it was amazing. So I finally got my head around that. They're not the easiest to keep, I might add. They get to scale a lot. I find they get scale an awful lot. So what I've done, I used to have a little business, horticultural business, orchidsupply.co.uk, but we wrapped it up because I'd lost interest, to be honest with you. The wife were doing it for the past few years, and we just thought, you know what, just give it up. Let's just take a change. So anyway, I've still got products left. So SB Plant Invigorator, what I do is I spray this every week, if not once or twice a week. And also I've got some light leaf wipes, plant leaf wipes, and I put a few drops of that in the actual mixture if the wipes go a bit dry. And I just soaked the plant, rubbed all the leaves, got rid of the scale, and then now I'm just topping up every week, you know, every week or twice a week, just that spray. My Neophoenicia are doing brilliant over there, look. I put my Mazda Valia under there, underneath this shelf here. And like I say, the shading, it just cuts off. So what I've done, I put the shade fully on. I thought, bloody hell, I noticed in one day the ponds, these two grow-ons, dropped a degree in here. So I thought, I'm not going to get the benefit out of the sun. So I've rolled back the shading look. So half the greenhouse is no longer shaded. So it comes through at an angle, hits both ponds. So hopefully I'm going to get the benefit of free heat this summer and get these really warm, 25, you know, about 24, 25 degrees, get a good few months of that. And see, I'm going in the light now, look, see my face? I've come back, come over here, it's shaded, and then when I come out here, it's definitely brighter. So I'll spin you around. So that's the greenhouse in general. Oh, last time I shown you, I've been going to the gym. I'm going 3 times a week. I go 4 times a week now. I try and do 30 minutes cardio a day, whether it's on my bike, in my cabin, on roofie, or go for a 3-mile walk. And I've lost a considerable amount of weight, over 3 stone. So I'm feeling a lot fitter. My muscles coming back on my biceps are back again, which is amazing. It's 8 months now in August. That would have been 9 months. So yeah, it can be done. You know, my arms, there was like nothing there. It was just my finger coming in. Yeah, there was like nothing there in my arms. you know, I used to have a little bit of muscle years ago when I was on the tools, but since then it's just gone. And when I tensed my muscles 8 months ago, there was nothing there, but now the old biceps are coming back. It's an amazing feeling. So yeah, I'm hopefully going to be under 14 stone soon. So anyway, enough of me, my update in the greenhouse. Let's get to the koi. So in here, let me just pan out. This is where I've got the Karashi koi, and I think you can notice that these really have put some body shape on. If you look back at my videos months ago, there's the little I think it's a Momotaro shower off Gary Gatwick koi. But these get fed sake balance, and I've got some sinking, it's not sake, but in here I've got some sinking high protein. And what I do, I bought that Superfish feeder off eBay, and it's got the timer on it under there, look, and that goes off 4 times a day on setting number 1. And then what I do is, that's four feeds a day with sake balance, and then what I've done is I've mixed this sinking high protein pellet. I think this is like 43% or something like that I got off eBay, because what I'm concerned about was that smaller fish is a bit shy to come up. But when I've mixed this in, or I come in a couple of times extra, so they get like 6-7 feeds a day, every time I'm in here I'll throw some of this in, look. So we'll see. And now that smaller fish, wherever it's gone, there at the bottom, look, gobbles up a lot of that, and that is what's mixed in with my normal feed. Because it definitely, when the feeders go off, or when I throw some food in floating, it wasn't coming up. It's like just waiting below for any scraps. But if you look at these fish now, they really have put some look at the body shape on them. That's the Sankey that I actually got with this grow on setup. I got that with it. I got that Kohaku. But my other ones, what I've always said haven't grown, these coders, the jing rings, I mean, look at them now, they really have that coda, the body shape. And this shower, the Tancho Goshiki, but the Adam Boyer, oops, put my finger out, Kohaku is doing well. Great pattern, look at the side pattern, it's lovely from the side, look at it from above. Lovely fish. So yeah, so I think most of these will stay in here. I've not got the most expensive fish I've ever bought, hundreds and hundreds of pounds. I've not got that yet off Gary, the Matsui Sankey. That's still with Gary, he's really busy, and I'm in no rush. I've not parted with any money yet, so and obviously he's not been pestering me or anything, because with my mum passing away and stuff like that. So that will probably come in the next month or so. It'll be ready at the end of May, I think he said. But anyway, that's what's in there. I mean, they actually look smaller on video for some reason. If I go, this is more representation of what, I mean, reminds me of a dolphin. Look at the head of that. Beautiful fish. So I'm reluctant to move these into my main pond, because the main pond is about 15 degrees at the moment, and this was 21 degrees the other day. So, and it's going to take a while before the main pond gets to 21 degrees, and it probably won't remain 21 degrees consistently or above for a while, but this will definitely get to 24. But I've just got to hope that it don't get too hot. But if it does get too warm in here, I can just roll this shading back, because this shading goes all the way down here to here if I need to, so I can totally shade these ponds, so I can monitor the temperature there. The indoor temperature is 20, oops, you can't see on it, it's very dark under here, 26, 80 Fahrenheit. So it's 80 Fahrenheit in here. And in this one, these are the ones that I've been nursing all winter, because they had some sort of sores on them, but they've recovered. Absolutely brilliant. The head on this Matsuba was all red. The side on this Kohaku, which is, I got that from Kirky's Koi, but it's losing all of its benny, so it's not great. And then that is the $12.99 Yamasaki shower that I got from the Japanese water gardens for $12.99. I just thought I'd buy it when it was small, only about 5-6 inch, and that had a bit of a sore on it, on its side. It's totally recovered. Look at the clarity in here, absolutely amazing. No UV, there's no UV in this at all, and the clarity is absolutely brilliant. So what I'm going to probably do, I will take a couple of my smaller fish, so probably this one here, move that into here. Well, at first, when I get this Sankey off Gatwick Koi, I'll take these out of here. These are going to go in the main pond. They're going to go in the main pond. Gary's, the Matsui Sankey is going to go in here, so I can monitor it, QT it for a few weeks, and it'll be nice and warm in here, and I can feed it and stuff like that and watch it, make sure it does well. And then that will transfer into here, and then some of that butterfly fish that I got as a bit of a talking piece on YouTube videos, I thought I'd just get that just to, you know, get that chat going sometimes, because it gets like really interesting. So that will come out of here, and then maybe this, maybe a couple of others, and then I will take that one out of this and probably put that in here with the Sankey once the Sankey's come out of my QT. So that's that. There's no ear on this at the moment, because something else I want to tell you. I found that the Easy Pod's a great filter, but if you've got a UV on it, and I've turned the UV on about a month ago, 6 weeks ago, it just clogs up so quick with a UV. Now I don't know, some of you may think, what are you on about, Keith? Why is that going to make any difference? Well, what a UV does, the finer microparticles of algae in the pond that you can't really see, and UV, it passes through the UV obviously in the water column, and this makes the algae clump, and then once it clumps, gets bigger, you can't see it clump with your naked eyes, it obviously passes through the filter, and it gets obviously trapped, which is a great thing. But I can't be bothered with the maintenance, because when you drain one of these down on a small system like this is only 2,000 litres, that holds a massive amount of water. I'm having to do it twice a week at the minute, because what happens is this clogs up. It obviously can't, the water obviously reduces passing through, because this water level goes down on the centrepiece, and you see it pouring in the centre. So obviously you're not then getting the draw, the pull through. So what I'm going to do, well, what I have done, I've turned the UV off. I've just turned it off. So I've just thought I'd add that to this video with me waffling, with my update. So on my next video, I will show you what the impact of that. And the other reason I've done it is in 2 weeks' time, in a couple of weeks' time, I'm going on holiday for a few days. Got my son still here and my daughter. I'm going to Skiathos, so you know, this filter's not going to be maintained when I'm not here. So but look at it, but look at the green stuff, look how clear this is coming now in the centre, and it passes the dirt stuff to the outside. But I'm having to do this twice a week and it's just getting too much, so I want to go back to once a week. But if this can do, this is actually clearer with no UV on a pressurised filter than this one is. Because what happens is, when I get this up and running again nice and clean, it'll drag up the muck again, this will get a bit clearer, and then it gets, obviously, because there's less water flow because of the restriction in the filter, the muck builds up again, which I'm going to get a lot because of the stocking volumes. Look, can you see the crap floating around? It's not great. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. The UV's been unplugged, and if the water goes a bit green, which I'm hoping it don't, it's not going to do the fish any harm at all. They would probably like it, like the cover. So yeah, that's the koi. So I'm going to drain that in a minute, fill it back up. I'll show you the bees if you want. The bees are swarmed this year. Here's the bee garden. So I made a split. This one, this one was this front hive here, and I split it, got a new queen. They've gone into this box now, so they're all out and about. And the bees are just really active. You can really hear them going for it. All these big ones, you see the big ones on there, look, there's loads. They are actually drones. Drones are the males, and the drones don't sting. All they do is go out every day, go to a congregation area and mate and come back and get fed and watered. You can see how active they are. This hive here on this side here absolutely went mad. I kept checking it every week and I missed two queens. I missed two queen cells. I knocked about 10 off, but missed two, so they did swarm, and then they did a cast swarm, but I managed to get one of the swarms. So I'm up one colony this year. I could have had loads more, but I don't need them all. So yeah, the bee yard is absolutely going for it. The smell of spring in the air. So that's that. I hope you enjoyed that little update, guys. I hope you're all doing okay. Let me know how you're doing. I've not had a catch up for a while. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know what you're getting up to. Any koi shows this year? I was thinking of doing the Coventry one, but I'm not sure. I've not planned to, because obviously I bought this koi off Gary, so that's, I kind of feel like I'm done this year already, but I might do. It's not too far from me in Nottingham. So until the next one, look after yourselves. Hope you're doing fabulous. See you on the next one.